Common sense. Common sense. No one uses it on this fucking planet. You know, I know there's a certain person who's been, you know, harassing me on my Facebook. I can't say her name, but she has no common sense whatsoever. Only thing she can think of is revenge. Revenge. That's all she care about is revenge. You know? That's it. That's it. That's all she does. Is revenge. That's all on her mind, and she thinks she's gonna elevate herself because she feel like, yeah, I'm on another level because right now my mind says I have to take revenge for what they have done to me. They done shit to me, and it's like that's always gonna be stuck with her. You know, she's gonna carry that on to her next life. That's what's gonna happen with her. She's gonna carry with it in her next life, and that revenge thinking. It's like how's revenge gonna elevate you? I have to question the way you think. I'm not gonna say you're. I realize that why I have anger. Anger's the one that's holding me back. Being angry is holding me back, and you is revenge that's going to hold you back. And all you do, it's like that's why I'm so sick of hearing this bullshit. I mean, yeah, you're gonna get what they're gonna get what they. I mean, they're gonna get it. These fucked up fuckers, these fucked up human beings. That do things to fucked up human beings on this world. Yeah, they're gonna get arrested. They're gonna get their time. They're gonna get executed. It's gonna happen. But all you care about is taking revenge. If you don't have no common sense. I'm gonna tell you straight out, you have no common sense. If you common sense, you gotta break everything down. When you have common sense, you break everything down. It's funny, the universe doesn't give a fuck about humanity. The universe doesn't give a fuck about humanity. The universe doesn't care about the sexuality of humanity. The universe, it's like only humanity has a problem. I'm going to tell you, humanity has the problem, not the universe. Humanity has little fucking problems on this fucking world. Humanity has this male, female fucking thoughts. And the universe is not male or female. I can tell you that right now. The universe is not male or female. You have a female planet, and you have a male sun. I mean, but the universe itself is sexless. You got to understand that the universe itself is the infinite universe is sexless. So put that in your fucking thoughts. I mean, put that in your fucking thoughts and think about it. It's like, how does the universe have sex? How does the universe have sex? Only humanity created sexes for everything. I mean, humanity created sex for everything. Humanity are nothing but like jackrabbits. Humanities are jackrabbits that likes to fuck. They don't care what they fuck in this world. I realize that humanity does not care what they fuck. You got some sick motherfuckers too. You do have some sick motherfuckers. But the universe does not care. That's one thing about this world, about this whatever we live in, is like it does not care really. The creation. It's like we are artificially created. I realize that we are so artificially created in this world. I realize that this is just an avatar being. I'm living in an avatar being, and underneath me is nothing but an energetic body. And this person thinks that we have to be. Yeah, the physical body does evolve. it does evolve, but you have to look underneath the physical. You got to look past the physical, because this world, all it does is create fear. All this world does is create fear, create anger, create revenge. That's all it does. That's why we have a vampire conscience on this fucking world. You wonder what the vampire conscience is the one who feeds off on our fear, feeds off the fear of these bodies. Jesus fucking Christ. It's like this person gets on my fucking nerves. I'm telling you, this person gets on my fucking nerves all the time. And I ain't going to say her name. She gets on my fucking nerves telling me, and she believes that she is beyond everything else. But she's not. It's like, yeah, my anger is my problem, and her revenge is her problem. If my anger is my problem, her revenge is her problem. This world is a big problem. This world that we live in is a big, huge problem. Every human being has a fucking problem. Every fucking human being have a problem. Either it's money related or something that's traumatizing, raping, you name it. Humanity has every single thing that's so negative. They don't realize how negative it is. When I said negative, I mean the whole planet is negative. Every human being on this world is negative, except for the 300,000. I don't know who the 300,000 are. But it's really fucked up, that how could you look beyond the universe if you still have revenge on your fucking mind? How could you look beyond the universe if you have revenge on your fucking mind? That's not going to help you. You're not going to be helped that way. You have to forgive yourself. It's funny about self-forgiveness. That's the only way it works. On it. It's stupid. I hate self-forgiveness. But we got to forgive ourselves sooner or later for all this bullshit. Because that's the only way we're going to get out of this fucking hellhole. This hellhole. I hate this fucking hellhole. I can't stand the fucking human beings on this world. I can't stand them. I can't stand their thoughts. I can't stand their thoughts. I can't stand the way they talk. I can't stand this fucking greedy ass gold digging this greedy ass world, because it's all revolve around money. It's all revolve around money. It's not going to help us go anywhere. It makes us. It traps us. I feel like in a money world like this world, this greedy ass world, I feel like I'm trapped. And I'm trapped with all these assholes around me. It's like I'm trapped with all these fucking assholes who tell me that they're right. I'm sick of hearing they're right. I'm sick of hearing that fucking shit all the time. I'm right. Do this, do that, do this. I say, fuck you. That's all I want to say. Just fuck you. I don't give a fuck if you're right or not. I just feel like it irritates the fuck out of me all the time. Just hearing these fuckers that keeps us down to say that they're right, and I'm the one who's going to be made look like I'm the fucking crazy one, The greedy gold diggers, they're going to make me, like I said, they're going to make me look like I'm the fucking crazy one because they're so alone in their fucking ball. That's why I call them fucking, it's there's something so mentally ill about them. No, there's something about humanity. Is so mentally ill that they have this. Their mental illness is their denial. Their mental illness is their denial. These greedy gold diggers have a big, huge denial and believe it. They're so mentally ill. They think they're alone. So there's something wrong with these people. There's something wrong with them, and they don't realize. It's like they don't realize that how mentally ill they really are. They don't realize how mentally ill they really are, how they mistreat human beings on this world. You know, you don't know how much you're mistreating human beings. You don't know how much they don't know how much they're mistreating this planet. You know, so yeah, they have a mental problem, and it's funny. I see it. I see their mental problem, and they don't realize they don't realize they don't. It's like they're so brainwashed. You know, they're so brainwashed and living in their little dome. Like I said, it's like a little dome in this world, and they don't want to look outside the dome. So you know, all their science, you know, everything about science is what revolves around on this planet. You know that it doesn't really take us or expands us. Their science hadn't expanded, to be honest. It's like you have a satellite, but it's like the satellite only could take one picture, and all of a sudden you know all the answers to everything, but they really don't know all the answers to nothing. We don't know nothing. I mean, this world keeps us so dumb. We don't know nothing at all. You know, we're so wrapped up in this world with all ourselves, and we fight amongst each other that we're so fucking ignorant, so stupid, and the only thing we can think of is us. That's it. We're not smart. I'm going to tell you, we are not smart. We're not smart at all. Look at me. I have a third grade education. I have a third grade education, and I drive a fucking truck. You know, and here I am making a fucking paycheck. I'm making a fucking paycheck to survive. What kind of fucking world do we live in? You know, what kind of fucking world is this? And now all of a sudden I wake up. You know, I wake up and I see this. You know, this wake up. The wake up for this. You know, for living on this world, realizing it's like, what the fuck? You know, it's like I wake up and I say, what the fuck? You know? And it's funny when I heard the Palladians. You know, when I heard the Palladians, they had a free society. I envy them. You know, it's funny. I envy the Palladians who have these free societies, these utopian society. You know, and it's like I was hoping. I'm always wishing. You know, I was always wishing that our humanity will wake up and be just like them. You know. I was hoping humanity will wake up and be just like them. So they're so modern, and they're like millions of years ahead of us. You know, they're like millions of years ahead of us, and here we are we're slaves. You know, now I realize, yeah, I'm a slave. You know, I'm a slave on the slave planet, and I got these fuckers who go against me, saying that, oh no, we're not slaves. You know, this is normal. You know, it's like it's pretty fucked up how we live. We live in a pretty fucked up world. This world is so fucked up. I mean, this is the third. We're number 3 on the worst world out of the universe. Yeah, we're number 3 of the worst planets out in the universe. And greedy gold diggers don't realize that because they live in their la la land. I call it la la land because they're so mentally ill. They don't realize how much negativity they have on this world. You know, they're so stupid and dumb. I mean, now I realize how ignorant humanity is. You know, I realize how ignorant humanity has become, and how manipulated it's like how manipulated how we become to destroy our own planet for resources, to take the resources for materialistic bull crap. You mean you're supposed to take care of the planet. You can take the resources as long as you give back, you know? But these greedy gold diggers, these mentally ill greedy gold diggers are so mental. You know, they just keep taking and all of a sudden they just destroy and everything. They leave scars. These greedy gold diggers, they do leave scars on this planet. You could see the past. They left a lot of scars on this planet. You know, that's what greedy gold diggers do. I mean, greedy gold diggers like leaving scars. Now, it's like you could see that. It's funny. You could see that in Detroit, how much a big scar they left there. You can see that in Chicago, how much a big scar they left there. You know, you can see scars everywhere. What greedy gold diggers do. I mean, it's pretty. You don't have to have rocket scientists to see that. You don't need to be a fucking rocket scientist. You don't need a college degree. You could just see it. You know, you could smell it. You can. It's like I see every day. I look up every day I drive on a road. I see dead animals. And these fucking denialists, that's what they call these mentally ill denialist greedy gold diggers. Don't they think, oh yeah, we're all loving, you know, we're all loving, we care about everything. No, they don't. It's the real honest truth about this world. These fucking human beings, they don't give a fuck. You know, when you have corporation and government, you're looking at a cold-hearted, heartless motherfucker without compassion. If you have these two on your fucking planet, you have a cold-hearted, heartless motherfucker with no compassion whatsoever. Only thing, and they programmed us to be this way. They programmed us to be this way, not to fucking care. You know, you can see the history, especially here in America. You can see the history on how it started. Especially in America, you can watch American history. You can watch American history how they turn. You know, they turn these native people. They had so much. They had their problems, but some of them were compassionate and they would help out. But these fuckers stabbed in the back and stole all their fucking land. It shows you how much cold heart. It follows them within generation and generation of their family. You know, if you notice the trend of these cold-hearted, heartless motherfuckers without compassion. You know, that's why I've been following the history of these fuckers. You know, today I was learning about Mexico. I was learning about these cold-hearted white motherfuckers in Mexico. How much they use gasoline to take all these. They made these Mexicans go through gasoline to sterilize themselves. So it shows you where it comes from. You know, where it came from. It goes further back. These cold-hearted motherfuckers. You know, these cold-hearted motherfuckers go way farther back. You know, and then they got invaded. You know, they got invaded by the English, and they don't even realize they got invaded by the English, and they took over America. You know, it's like, yeah, the Luciferian cult took over America, and then look, now it got more worse. Now it got more worse because these fuckers believe in their fucking fake ass history because the history is all fucking fake in this world, especially in America. America has so much fake history. You gotta be. It's like there's a lot of hidden things in this fucking world that's so negative that it's really pathetic how these fuckers are. And it's funny that they've been trafficking human beings for 3,000 years. They've been trafficking human beings for 3,000 years, and these dumb motherfuckers say, oh, yeah, I'm free now. I'm free. So it shows you how ignorant and stupid these fuckers are to believe that, oh, yeah, I'm free. I'm fighting for freedom, you know? But they're not really free. They're actually slaves. It shows you how stupid these fuckers are, especially here in America. We have some dumb, like I said, we have some dumb motherfuckers here in America who believe that they are free, but they're not. They're not free. We're not free. You know, it's like here in America, you know, we still got to pay property taxes. So yeah, we're not free. They can still, like I said, they can still confiscate our land. We got dumb fucks, you know, that manipulate us, say, oh, no, that's not true. Not true, but it's true. You know, here's a person with a third grade education. You know, I have a third grade education. I can't even write worth a shit. I can't write worth a fuck, you know, and I have a third grade education, and I know that. You know, I'm the dumbest fuck. I'm gonna say I'm the dumbest fuck in America. You know, I'm the dumbest fuck. I'm just a dumbass truck driver that happened just, you know, be by coincidence figuring out, just knowing about how our money works. You know, it's like I know how our money works. You think it's like you know, it's funny. I know how money works because I pay mortgage. You know, it's funny. I pay mortgage and I pay taxes. So it doesn't take a college degree person to figure that fucking thing out. You know, I got a car. You know, it's like that's how I learn. You know, I'm paying like my car payment. I'm paying motorcycle payments. You tell me I don't know shit. You know, I've been, I've been, I've been doing this for 25 years, and you think I don't know shit? I mean, I guess your young generation are the dumbest fucks ever because how they teach you in school. I mean, I think the education in the school gotten more dumber than I did. I think that the new generation and the next generation before me, they're all stupid. They're dumb. You know, because that's the way they train them. You know, that's what schools do. They train you to be fucking stupid. You know, I heard they were giving you the answers away so you can graduate. They made it more easier for you to graduate in high school. You know, since I had a hard time learning, I had a hard time learning. I had a hard time listening. You know, I had a hard time fucking learning and listening. I had to go to special school. You know, that's one thing you got to understand. But it's still, I have an obsession. You know, one thing that makes me want to just is this obsession of mine that expands my memory. I realize my obsession expands my memory, you know? And these dumb fuckers, you know, I think these people are so dumb. You know, the make believe, they live in their make believe land to believe that, oh, we're free, you know. I real, you know, during the 25 years, you know, since I've been working since 1991, and you fuckers never worked. You guys hadn't worked 20, 30 years, so you have no idea. You have no experience of what I've been through. That's one thing that these dumb motherfuckers don't understand. They have no idea what kind of experience I went through. That's how dumb these fuckers are. They always assume they know everything about me, but they don't know me. They don't know shit. Only thing they could find about me is you know, all they do is, you know, the Google. They go on Google to find this shit. You know, it's funny. It's funny. I find a lot of things on computers. You know, it's funny. All my information I find on here. You know, it's funny. I look at Google. You know, it's funny about information. I use people. You know, I watch people. I don't find information from these frauds, these corporations. I like listening to people. That's one thing that's problem with this world. That's one thing this one thing there's a lot of problem with this world. This people, they don't listen to people here. You know, that's the truth. They do not listen to people because it's like when you go to a fucking store, you know, and you talk to a person and they don't remember what you say. You know, they don't care what you say in this world because it shows you how stupid they really are. The education has dumbed this generation down. I mean, the education is down to my level. You know, this next generation is down to my level of education. They don't realize how they may act like they're smart. They may act like they're smart, but they're really my level of education. They're really dumb as fuck. You know, that's what they are. The computer. I mean, this right here. You know, Google. You know, the Illuminati. You know, the Illuminati. They own Google, right? Don't you guys realize that they own? So that means they're controlling the information. You know, this is the third grader. This is their third grade education. You know, they control the information right here. They have control of all your. That's why I look at people. You know, I look at people more than I look at look at Google. You know, that's why I have YouTube, because I watch people. That's how I get my information. It's people themselves that gives the information, and you don't realize that. That's how stupid you really are. Google is bullshit. Google is pure bullshit information. They can misinform you on every fucking thing, just like they do in your library. Your library, they misinform you. They misinform you in every fucking thing. That's how stupid you fuckers are. Because you believe in the fucking information. You think that's gonna help you? I mean, there's a little tiny help. But only thing you got to learn about this world is people themselves, because people are the ones who are exposing themselves. That's how I learn. When I travel, it's funny about you fuckers. You know, you stay in your fucking house. I travel. There's a difference between you and me. I actually travel and I physically see. You stay in your fucking house and you assume you know everything, but you don't if you haven't physically seen it. You know? I'm a truck driver, motherfucker. I'm a fucking truck driver, and I seen the shit. You know? It's funny, you're trash. You know, like I say, you're fucking trash. You ship it. You fucking dumb fucks. God damn, you know, it's funny about you dumb fucks out there, how you are, but you think you know everything because of this, you know? You know, it's one thing good. One thing is so good about being a truck driver. It's like I can physically see every fucking thing about how humanity is. I can see your attitudes. I can see everything about your working environment. That's one thing good about being a truck driver. It's funny when I walk into warehouses, I see how much discrimination it is in the fucking trucking industry. Trucking industry is the lowest paid industry. That's one thing you got to understand. We don't get paid pretty well, you know. You know, we could. It's like if I go over the road, you know, I'll make minimum wage if I go over the road. So I'm sacrificing 2-3 months of my fucking time, making less than $5 an hour. You fucking moron! You're a fucking idiot. I mean, this is what humanity. This is how dumb humanity is. You know, they can't calculate. That's the problem. This is how stupid they can't calculate. So they assume they know every fucking thing because I know Google. Google is everything I know. I know Google. You know, one thing I use Google is for dictionary, looking up words. That's what I use Google for, just to look up words, their version of their definition. But I changed the definition because the definition doesn't real. It's like I like to change the definition because the definition is all bullshit. You know, it's funny. It's funny how your life is so fucking controlled. You know, corporation, government, you know, trafficking. Think about it, you stupid fucks. You stupid. I mean, who controls the world, you fucking dumbasses? I mean, who controls the fucking world, you fucking morons? It's greedy gold diggers. I realize how dumb greedy gold diggers are. You know, I realize how dumb is on the tippy top of the pyramid. Didn't you? Didn't you know the pyramid? Don't you know the pyramid system? This is a third grader. I'm a third grade. A third grader knows about the pyramid system, but you dumbasses, you guys got to go on Google. You dumbasses have to go on Google. That's what you guys got to. That's why you think you're smart. You know this whole place. You know about the pyramid system, right? Yeah. Who's on top of the fucking pyramid? So it's a trickle, and you think about trickle down. You talk about trickling down, how your money is trickling down. Look at the pyramid system, you know. But instead, it's trickling down, but most of the money is going up. You know, it doesn't take a college it doesn't take a fucking rocket scientist to figure that fucking thing out. You know. I'm just a fucking dumbass. That's all I am. I'm just a dumbass. You know, it's funny, but it's always been a pyramid system. That's why there's so many damn pyramids on this fucking planet. Don't you realize how many damn pyramids you have on this fucking planet? How stupid you really are? You know, it's funny. America has pyramids. Didn't you know America has a shitload of pyramids? And they're so dumb and they're so stupid. You know, even their archaeology covers up half the shit up. And that's how dumb we are. You know, it's funny. America used to have giants, you know, and we got dumbasses. You know, it's funny. There's giant mounds in Atlanta. And we have dumbasses saying, oh, no, that's just a hill. But when they dig through it, they found a big, huge skull with double mandibles. You know, and it's all the stuff they found is all in the Smithsonian Museum, and they like to cover up shit, so they make us more dumb. So yeah, they love making us fucking dumb because we don't know shit. We have to stay in our fucking dome, you know. The ignorance, you know. I realize how dumb I realize how dumb humanity is. I realize how dumb humanity is. You know how much cover up there is in this world. There's a shitload of cover-ups in this fucking world. And this is a third grade education. I have a third grade education. And how the fuck do I know? Why am I aware that there's a shitload of fucking cover-ups in this fucking world? And I have these dumbasses fucking harassing me. You know, I have dumb fucks harassing me, thinking, oh, they want to get me angry, and they want to make me look like I'm a stupid idiot. You know, that's why I'm sick of you fuckers. I am sick of fucking human beings. I'm tired of you fuckers. I'm tired of you fuckers saying you're right. I say fuck you. That's what I say. I tell you fuck you. I don't give a fuck what you think about how I think. I don't give a fuck what you think, how I think. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck who I am. I don't give a fuck who I am. It's funny. I expose my fucking self, and you dumb fucks you guys trying to find anything to get me down lower. That shows you how stupid you really. That shows you how dumb because it's the whole idea of the system is for us to go against each other. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to figure that fucking thing out. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure that fucking thing out, So I have dumb fucks who likes to fucking go against me. And I have to play their fucking stupid game, It shows you how dumb America is. America is full of dummies. I'm going to tell you, Americans are the dumbest fucks on this fucking planet, I don't give a fuck what you are anymore. I don't give a fuck what you are. I don't give a fuck who you are. It's funny. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck. So it's like I don't care. I like to express myself, and I like to say shit that people don't like to say, and they're afraid to say it. It's funny. People on this planet are afraid to say the shit I say. It's funny. I don't have no regrets in what I say. I'm going to tell you right now, I have no regrets what I say. I don't care if it's racist, because it's majority of it is racist. It's all about white people. It's all about white people, because white people are more important than everything else. White people have all the fucking power in this fucking world, and they're the one who are in most denial. And then we all have to follow these dumb motherfuckers. We all have to follow these dumb fucking assholes. I have to follow these dumb fuckers everywhere. It's like, I can't stand this shit every fucking day. You wonder why I get mad. You wonder why I get mad. 25 years of working for a white person. 25 years working and I don't get shit. I realize that I wasted my fucking life in this fucking world because I have to believe in these fuckers. Their fucking politics, their fucking politics, their fucking money, everything about these fuckers. It's like I have to believe in these fuckers. Fuck you. Fuck you. It's like every job I had was all white motherfuckers. Every job I had, they're all white behind a fucking desk, and then you got the other white version, the dumber ones. We got the dumber ones who follow the smarter ones, and I have to listen to them. I have to listen to all these bullshit. It's like, I don't give a fuck anymore. I really do not give a fuck, because all my life I've been controlled by a white person. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be blunt with you. All my life I've been controlled by a white person. I've been taught by a white person. It's like everybody in this world is white, and I can't stand it no more. I can't stand how dumb we became because we listen to these fuckers. I can't stand how dumb I became. I became so dumb because I listened to these fuckers, Because yes. Okay, you're right. It's like, fuck you, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of these fuckers who are collecting. I'm tired of these fuckers who have all the power. I'm tired of all these fuckers. I'm tired of the politics. I'm tired of the religion. Your religion is nothing but white, You can see that in the Vatican. All white, they put a black person to look like, oh, we're not racist. That's what they do. They always put one black person in there and say, oh, we're not racist, But it's like, and they're the highest, they're the controller of all religion. They are the controller of all religion, And then I realized, Luciferians, Luciferians are all white. The Luciferians are all white. Let's say, okay, where did this come from? Okay, let's follow the pyramid. Okay, I see the trend. Okay, there you go. You see the trend? It's funny. You see the fucking pattern here? I guess you don't see the fucking. I don't know why I see the fucking pattern. I see the fucking pattern. No one else can see the pattern, but these dumb fuckers don't really see that. That's why. That's why I have this thing. I like to find. I like putting puzzles together. Everything is a pattern. Everything follows something. You know, that's one thing. The one thing that's so curious about me, and I don't like this Google. I don't use Google's. All I do is go on YouTube and watch people. You know, it's funny. I've been watching black people, their perspective of life. You know how much shit they go through all the time. You know, they go through a lot of shit. Black people go through a lot of fucking shit because of white people. You know, and that's why I say they deserve something better than they deserve a better life. You know, that's why I stick up. I rather stick up for the poor people. You know, poor people you know, because I'm poor. I was poor. I started out poor. You know, I started out, like I said, I started out making 15 grand a year on my first job. I got fired on my first job. You know, I only lasted 3 months and I got fired. And then my second job, I made like I think I made about 13 grand. You know, 13 grand for the whole fucking year. All that fucking hours that I drove, 20 hours a day. You know, we didn't have no logbooks. I mean, we had logbooks. We didn't have no e-logs. So I used to work 20 hours. I used to have 3 hour days, 3 hours sleep, 3 to 5 hours sleep in between, and then go back out and deliver a fucking load, you know? You talk about no sleep. You know, it's funny, trucking, we don't sleep. You know, trucking, we had to make time to sleep. We had to find our time to sleep. We had to it's like we don't have a sleep schedule in trucking. They gave us 10-hour sleep schedule. But during the 10 hours, we can't enjoy life. You know, it's funny in trucking, we can't enjoy life in between 10 hours. You know, once you leave to work, you know, that's 1 hour gone. You know, that's it. 1 hour gone. If you go to eat a restaurant, that's 1 hour gone. So I have 9 hours left. You know, and then sometimes if I want to cook, come home and cook, that 2 hours, that's 8 hours left, you know? And then I have to wind down. The one thing you gotta understand about trucking is I have to wind the fuck down. So that takes another hour or two to wind down. So that comes down to fucking 5, 6 hours left to sleep. You fuckers do not understand about trucking. That's one thing you don't understand. We work long hours. I'm gonna tell you, we work long hours. We sacrifice our fucking time, you know, to deliver your fucking loads, to deliver your fucking goods. I say fuck you, you know, for giving up my fucking time for you fuckers out there, you know? You guys can't fucking drive. That's one thing you gotta understand about me. You drivers out there, you cannot fucking drive where the fuck. Because you always cut me off every time. I got a 75,000 pound load, and here's a fucking dumbass coming to a red light, get in front of me, and it's like, okay, I don't have. Hopefully, I'll just close my eyes, see what happened. You know, that's what I do all the time. Close my eyes. You talk about stress level. You talk about stress level. You know, come. I dare you fuckers out there. I dare you fuckers to be a truck driver. You know, you see how we work. You should see the shit we see. You know, it's funny. You go to the warehouse. It's funny. Your warehouses are the worst warehouse. The food warehouse. You go to a food warehouse. You talk about fucking fine. They give you fines for parking in the wrong spot. They give you fines for. It's like they give you some of these food places. They give you a certain amount of hours to unload a fucking truck. You know, it's like you get there 7 o'clock in the morning. You check in. You got to make sure you're on time. And then they say if you don't get finished by 12 o'clock, so they make you move and spend the night and come back the next day and finish off your load. This is show you how fucking cold-hearted these fuckers are. You know? You don't understand about fucking work environment. The only thing you think you know work? You don't know work. You don't know the trucking industry. And the trucking industry is nothing but a fucking a scam. It's always been a scam. It's been a scam. You know, so much in demand. That's why people don't want to drive trucks, because it's the long hours and you got to sacrifice your time. And it's funny, if I went over the road right now, I would have to sell my house because I couldn't afford this house. I'm telling you, this is the cheapest fucking house. I'm telling you, this is the cheapest fucking house I found. You know, this house is 115,000. Imagine if I bought a $200,000 house and I went over the road, I would have to file bankruptcy because that's what most truck drivers do. You know, most of the truck drivers, you get a call from your bank, say, hey, you need to pay this, and all of a sudden you don't have enough fucking money, especially when you have a fucking family. You don't know fucking work. You fuckers, you think you know fucking work. You don't know shit. You know, you don't know not. No, it's funny. There's no easy way out in life. There is no easy way out in this world. That's why that's why I had this thought. I wanted to fucking just give up. I want to give up because I'm sick and tired of this fucking bullshit. I'm sick and tired of living like this. I'd rather just walk in the middle of nowhere and be happy for that moment. My happiness is just to be in nature, be with nature. But it costs money. I have to pay gas to go fucking find a place to go to nature. I've been stressed out. It's funny, my hazmat. I've been stressing my ass out over hazmat. Getting a hazmat is like I have to do a background check. I can't. And now I gotta wait for a letter. It's funny, and now I have to wait for a letter before I can get my actual license. But I have my other license. Lucky I did it early. But if I didn't do it early, I wouldn't have no license. I mean, I would still have the license, but it'd be just temporary until I get a clearance. So now I gotta wait on the greedy ass gold digger background checkers that I paid $86. It's funny. My company was going to pay for it. My company's paying for it. I found out. It's like I was shocked that they did it. But it's like I'm tired of living like this. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm just fucking tired of this world. I'm tired of. It's funny being me. It's hard to be me. I'm going to tell you right now. It's hard to be me. Especially with these religious nutbags. It's hard to be me because, and then, it's funny. Today I was at the grocery store. I met a native guy. A native. He was half native. Black guy, but he was the nicest guy. I felt it felt nice to talk to somebody that because I showed him. I told him what I saw and I told him what I see. And he said, just go with the flow. And he's right. I'm going with whatever's happening to me, I'm going with the flow. And whatever I'm doing, whatever I'm saying, I'm just going to say it. I don't care. If it's going to make me, if it's going to put me down lower, then, oh, well, that's all I can say. I'm not here to fucking give people pleasant minds. I'm not here to give people pleasant minds. I don't want to give people pleasant minds. I want people to see their reality for what it is. As a truck driver, I'm a truck driver and I deliver your fucking shit. I deliver your shit every fucking day. And I see the shit. I see where it come from. I ship your shit and I ship your shit and I pick up your shit and deliver your shit. I'm just fucking tired. It's like I've been stressed out for the past fucking 2 days, since Friday. I've been stressed out since Friday. I've been pissed off and I'm angry because all the loops and hoops I have to go through just to get a fucking hazmat test, and the fake ass terrorism bullshit, the fake ass terrorism. Terrorism is fake, Terrorism is fucking fake, and I have to listen to these liars, these people who absorb the lies and believe in the lies, and I realize it's all a fucking game. That's all it is. It's just a fucking game. And I'm playing in this I'm tired of the fucking game, I just want to relax. I just want to make it easy and simple. That's it. I just want a simple life. That's it. That's all I want. A simple life where nobody bothers me. That's what I want. It's funny. I chose to be alone. I chose to be alone. I knew I was. It's funny. I knew I was going to be alone. I knew I was not going to have a relation. I mean, having a relationship. It's like I realized relationship is not for me. It's always problems in relationships. There's always complications in relationships. So I decided to give up. I never wanted. It's like I was a like I said, I was a virgin I think till I was 32 years old. I was a virgin till I was 32. I didn't have my first relationship till I was 32. So you tell me, it's like I was so used to being alone. This and these fuckers who assume they know me, they don't know the fuck out of me. All they do is Google it. They Google and they think they really know me, but they don't really know me. I mean, they know me because I express myself on this fucking YouTube. They know me. But I realized that when you're so honest, these fuckers take advantage of you. I realize honesty, if I'm so honest about myself, why do we have negative motherfuckers who take advantage of an honest person? That's one that proves the point that how negative this world is, because they do take advantage of you when you're really honest. You have to. One thing you got to understand about honesty. Honesty just took me to another level that people don't really realize and see. Honesty will take you to another level that it showed me. I don't know. It's funny. I'm seeing things, and I'm seeing things I do not understand, and I'm still trying to figure out. I have this fucking chemtrail. I have this fucking chemtrail following me everywhere I go. Every time I turn my head, it's there. I'm telling you, there's a chemtrail following my fucking ass everywhere I fucking go. You can call me fucking crazy. I took pictures of it in my Facebook. And I've been seeing alien faces in the clouds. I think I have lots of contact. I think my video has opened up the contact between this reality and their reality. I think they're actually watching my videos, these aliens. And humanity in their fucking domes say, oh, no one's not listening to us. But somebody's listening to me. I mean, there's somebody out there listening to me. I must have got somebody up. I mean, I must have woke somebody up out there. I must have woke somebody up out there, because I realize I'm awake. I realize that you guys exist. I realize you're trying to contact me. I realize you want to know what my life is about. So yeah, I'm giving my life to them. I'm showing these beings from another world about my life as a human being, trapped, being a prisoner on this fucking world. I realize it's funny. I realize you beings out there. I realize that I am a prisoner. I realize I am a prisoner on this fucking planet. And it's like I woke up and I said, "Oh shit, yeah, I am a fucking prisoner." And it's like everybody to me is wrong. I realize that everyone on this fucking planet is fucking wrong, because they're so dishonest. I mean, they don't know what. It's funny. They're so dishonest. It's funny. Honesty. That's what humanity is missing. That's what humanity is missing. That's why these dishonest people always take advantage of me, because they're so damn dishonest. They take advantage of you. It's really fucked up how this world. I mean, it shows you how fucked up we are as human beings on honesty and compassion. There's another thing. Humanity doesn't have compassion. I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to be blunt with you about that. Humanity does not have compassion. You got these negative motherfuckers saying, oh, yes, we do. You got liars. You guys lie. I mean, you guys fucking lie. It's saying you have compassion. You don't. Because I'm a truck driver. I see everywhere I go, I see fucking no compassion whatsoever. When I go to a warehouse, you know, yeah, you guys may look like you have fun, but you guys have a strict time for me to get there. If I don't get there on time, you know, then they'll work me in. So I could be there 4 or 5 hours to wait for your fucking ass to unload my fucking truck. So yeah, you talk about compassion. Your work ethics don't have no compassion. That's the facts. Your work ethics do not have fucking compassion, period. You know? You're nothing but a lying piece of shit saying you have compassion. You don't. Giving a paycheck. Say you think you have compassion for giving a paycheck? It's funny about you. It's like I could quit my job. If I quit my job, no paycheck. If I get fired from my job, no paycheck. And you say you have compassion? You don't have it. It's like you have no compassion whatsoever in this fucking world. It's like you can't even feed your own homeless people. You complain. This world, they complain about America is great at complaining about homeless people. America is really great at complaining about homeless people. Homeless people, it's like, you got the drug, the drug is artificial. They planted the drugs in that fucking town to get rid of them. Controlling population. Do you understand about control population? You know what drugs do? They control the population. That's what drugs do. I realize what drugs can do. How you can control the population is by getting them addicted. So yeah, you can make your population dwindle down slowly with drugs. Alcohol, alcohols and drugs is the best thing. You can see that in the natives. How much alcohol they put in their fucking reservation. They planted it there. They planted the alcohol from the day they had the first reservation. So they were slowly killing the natives. So you talk about Nazis. We have Nazis right here. Your government, your corporations that supports all this shit. The corporations who supply all the fucking alcohol. It doesn't take. You see, here, look at me. I have a third grade education. I have a third education because I see a fucking pattern. There's a pattern here. That's why I tell all the black people in your neighborhood, all you black people in your neighborhoods, get rid of your fucking alcoholic stores. Get rid of your alcoholic stores. Get rid of the drug dealers. Get smart. That's why I'm telling the black people, get smart. Get rid of your fucking alcohol. Get rid of fucking your drugs. Because that's what they're doing. They're trying to dwindle you down. They've been doing that in Africa too. How much they turn Africa. It's funny about Africa, how much they turned that place upside down. The greedy gold diggers went to Africa and they turned that fucking place upside down. How much they left a big, huge mark on that place. I mean, I could see a lot of scars in Africa. Now you got more the greedy gold diggers going down there trying to find gold. They're trying to get gold. They're trying to get rich. Africa is a very rich nation. I mean, Africa is a very rich nation. That's why the greedy gold diggers, the white people, take advantage of them. Take advantage of the black people because they want to keep them dumb and stupid. It's funny, they keep the Africans dumb and stupid, not to realize how rich their nation is. Africa is a rich ass nation. Africa could be like another America if they wanted to. If the black people would be smart enough, they could be exactly. They could be more than America if they wanted to. But they kept them dumb. That's what they do, and that's what they do. That's what greedy gold diggers do. They keep you dumb so they could steal your resources out of your own country. That's how they leave their scars all around this country. Is they steal your resources and they get rich off of it, and everybody else have to suffer. Don't you see the scars? Greedy gold diggers leave scars everywhere on this fucking planet. I'm going to tell you, greedy gold diggers, they leave scars everywhere, and they don't clean up after themselves. That's one thing about greedy gold diggers. They do not clean up after themselves after they've stolen all the resources. They do not clean up. They just leave it, and it's deemed non-livable. You know, just like the one in Pennsylvania. The Pennsylvania where the people, you can't live on that land because they were mining that place, and the whole town kind of like it's like the whole town just was done. I forgot what town it was in Pennsylvania. So yeah, these people will leave scars on your world, on your town. They'll leave scars everywhere you go. They're scarring up everything. Everything they touch, they leave a scar. They deem not livable. Don't you understand what I mean? Everything they touch, it's not livable because they took all the resources. They took all the. It's funny. They take everything. And how could you live off a land where there's nothing left? How could you live on a land where there's nothing left? How could you survive? Because that's the future that you guys put your trust on. You guys put your trust on these fuckers. It shows you how ignorant it shows you how stupid you really are. You put your trust on these fuckers. You got to be crazy. Because I wouldn't trust these fuckers. I would not trust these fuckers. They can kill me. I don't give a fuck what I say. They can kill me. I don't give a fuck what I say. The truth is going to come out for these fuckers. If you don't take care of your land, if you don't take care of your people, your land, the animals, the water, then nature's not going to take care of you. I can tell you that. Nature's not going to take care of you. You're going to slowly die off because if you listen to these greedy gold diggers, nature's not going to take care of you. Nature wants to get rid of you. So nature will find a way. I look at it this way: nature will find a way to get rid of you. In a slow way. I mean, it's going to be slow. The way this world works, everything is slow anyways. I mean, it could take thousands of years, and you can slowly die off, And in humanity, say, "Oh, what's wrong? Why can't we cure this person? Why can't we cure that? What's wrong with this?" But it doesn't have to be that way. We have choices. It's like, yeah, we do have choices. The greedy gold diggers don't want you to have any choice because they're the ones who believes that they are right and you're wrong. They don't want you to have choices. The real choice is like, I don't have no choice in this world. I'm gonna be blunt and straight out with you. I have no choice. I have to live like this. My friend says I have another fucking 40 years left. And I say, oh, shit, another fucking 40 years of this shit. I don't know if I can take it for 40 years. That's like 88 years old. I'll be 88 years old in 40 years. So I don't know if I could take that. If another 40 years of this shit. It's like right now I can't even hardly take it. I can't take what I'm hanging in there. That's all I'm doing right now. I'm just hanging in there, and I know I'm getting older. I realize I am getting older. I'm not no 25 years old. My mind says I'm 25 or 21, but my body says I'm fucking 50, which is really weird. I feel like I'm in my parents' age. It's like my parents' age. It's like, holy shit, I'm in my parents' age? What the fuck, But my mind is like 21 years old, 15 years old. I have a childlike mind. I don't care. It's like I have a childlike mind and I enjoy it. There's nothing wrong having a childlike mind. There's nothing wrong. It's just I love who I am. I have to admit I love who I am. I don't care if I am different. I don't care who I am. This is who I am. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. These people can harass my ass. That's what That's my whole life. My whole life I've been fucking harassed. It's weird about that. Even as an Asian kid, being called chink, being transgendered, being laughed at. It's like I'm so used to it. I tolerate it. You know, it's funny. When YouTube came out, it's like, oh shit, YouTube. I could go on YouTube and I can go on live, you know, and really tell it like it is. YouTube, it's funny. YouTube helped me. I'm going to say, I got to admit it. YouTube helped me, you know, build my confidence up. Because I'm a shy person. I'm an introvert. You know, I am an introvert. I'm gonna tell you, but it's like I'm safe when I'm alone. You know, I could speak out when I'm alone. You know, but it's like, yeah, I'm a fat ass. You know, it's funny. My best friend was a big guy. He was 340 pounds. Big old redneck guy. Big old redneck. But he was my best friend. You know, I didn't. We were different, but it's like he was still my best friend. I took care of my best friend, and then he passed away, and then everything went downhill after he was gone. You know, everything just. So I had no outlet. So yeah, I come to YouTube. This is my outlet. I usually go to my best friend. Usually I go to my best friend and I usually tell everything to him. So I made you guys my best friend, even though I don't like you guys. So I made you guys my best friend. My best friend died, you know? Yeah, my best friend from Kansas. It's like he was my one friend. I had one friend that's all I had. I had one friend that I trust. That's it. Everybody else don't count. That's the way I work. Everybody else don't count. You know, it's hard to make it's hard for me to be friends to somebody because I'm kind of like I get so itchy for one little thing. You know, I realize I walk away. I walked away from a lot of friends, and they're good people. I walked away from them because I couldn't handle the reality that we live in. You know, I couldn't handle this having a friend. You know, I can't handle having 10, 15 friends. I can't. It's funny. It's funny. One thing is weird about me. I love being a virgin. It's funny. I miss being a virgin because yeah, like I said, I was virgin until I was 32. Never. I was too shy for girls. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I was too shy for girls. I mean, I couldn't go up to a girl. And then I went to the gay community, and then that kind of like changed everything for me. It's like the gay community, they made me feel like I'm a family. You know, it was weird. I felt like I was part of something for a while. You know, but in the straight world, it's funny being a transgender in a straight world. You don't feel like a family sometimes with these fucking people. So the only safe place for me to go is to fucking gay bars. So I go to the gay bars and I just sit there. I talk to the bartender, you know, and he was pretty cool. And they're not, and the gay people that I seen, they're not child molesters because they all work like I work. You know, it's always the ones who are rich are the child molesters. I realize the gay rich people are the more the child molesters than the poor ones. And so you have to blame the poor ones. Yes, the gay world that I see, I don't see that part. You're confusing. It's like they assume they know that all gays are child. They're not. The ones I seen, they're all married. They're all adults. You know, shit. Some of them don't have kids. The ones I met never. They don't have kids. You know. But shit. You know, it's like for me, it's like I don't see that shit. I've never been to a gay pride parade. Okay, I've never been to a gay pride parade, so I know nothing about gay pride. So you know, but not all of us are like you stereotype. It's like It's funny about these fucking greedy gold diggers. They like stereotyping us, all of us. They like stereotyping all of us. So if there's one bad apple, so they got to include every single one of us on this world. So they have an excuse to shoot every single one of us, because not all of us are like that in this world. Not all of us are like that. These fuckers, they assume they know me. They don't know shit about me, you know? Until you see my videos, it's like being honest. It's funny being honest. It's like it's hard to be honest in this world. It's hard to be honest. So yeah, I'm bringing out. I'm trying to bring back honesty and compassion. I want compassion in this fucking world, but we don't have it. So yeah, it's funny. I'm fighting for honesty and compassion. It comes down to those two: honesty and compassion. Those are the two things I'm fighting for. And the poor people. Poor people, they deserve better than this shit. Poor people deserve better than shit. It's funny. It's like the life that I live. It's funny. I'm gonna be honest with you. My parents saved me a lot. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be honest with you. My parents saved me a lot. If your parents are letting you stay, just be thankful about your parents. Just be thankful that your parents can let you stay there. Until you get off your feet. Once you get off your feet, it's a totally different world out here. Once you get off out here, it's a totally different world. You got to survive. So yeah, I'm telling you everything what you need to know to survive out here. I'm telling you what to expect when you survive out here, because it is a survival. The whole objective is to make your life easier. That's all. Make your life easier. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I agree with you. That's all I'm saying. Just make it easier. Don't, materialism. It's funny. Back when I was like in your 20s, when I was 21, like when I got my first job, the first thing I want to buy was a new car. The first day I got a job was like the best day of my life. And then I realized, the first day I worked in a warehouse, of my first job. And I thought it was the best thing. It's like, oh shit! And then I had a friend named Keith who bought his car, and he let me drive his car, and I thought it was cool as hell. And then after the years, the first 10 years of working for me, it's like it all went in phases for me. The first 10 years, like once I became 30, work I had, it's like it was like I started to see things. And when I turned 30, I started seeing things. I started to notice things when I turned 30, and then when I became 40, then I saw everything. The next 10 years, I saw everything and say, what the fuck? And then I'm going to be 50, right? I'll be 50 next year. And now it's like, what the fuck? I realize at 50 is like you become at this what the fuck moment and say, what the fuck? I worked I worked for 30 years and that's it. That's it. I worked 30 years and that's it. It's like, so, I look, it's like when you reflect back into your life, it's weird when you reflect back into your life and you realize that you just wasted your life. For me, I feel like I just wasted my life. I wasted 30 years of my life for corporate greed, for greedy ass gold diggers. And right now, my age right now, I kind of realize, yeah, I wasted my fucking life for these greedy assholes. And my body is burnt out. I'm burning out. That the one thing that these young fuckers don't realize, that your body's gonna burn out after a while. Once you just start doing this for 30 years, and you do this routine over and over and over and over. Imagine doing that for 30 years over and over and over. Imagine how mentally, right now I'm mentally, corporations are mentally killing me, Corporations are mentally killing me, and they're physically killing me too, slowly. Because all I do is work, 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 work. Take my 1 week vacation, work, 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 work. Take my other week vacation, work, work, work. Go on holidays, work, work, work. You know? So yeah, they don't realize how much mental, how much they create a mental and physical problem when you at your age, when you become really old. You know, when you have this, for me, I know I'm not going to have retirement. I know I'm not going to have no hospital bills. So yeah, I'm gonna be hurting when I turn 65. I'm gonna be fucking hurting mentally and physically because I have nothing left for me. Only thing I have in my account right now, I'm gonna tell you right now, I have $6,000 in my fucking account. That's it. That's enough. That's not even enough for me to last a year or a month or that's enough to last me for living in this house. That'll last me for like a couple months. That's it. I'll be homeless. I'll be homeless, or if there's any if there's any Social Security, but by time I turn 80 years old, I think there will be no Social Security for me. So yeah, I'll be homeless at 65, 70 years old. You know, I already know. It's funny. I already know my future. I already know my future. I know exactly where my future is, you know? I have 40 years to save up as much money as I fucking can, but I'm so burnt out. It's like, yeah, I have 40 more years. I have to, it's funny. We have drivers that are 80 years old. You know, the oldest driver, yeah, the oldest driver I seen was 80 years old. What kind of fucked up system will let an 80-year-old 80-year-old retiree drive a truck? You know, you got to be a dumb fuck to hire an 80 years old. And then the mistreatment of old people. That's, it's funny. I heard about these fucking old people houses that mistreat that fucking abuses old people. I'm afraid of my parents. My parents are in their 80s. I'm afraid of them going to an old people house because I found out they slapped the shit, they punched the shit out of old people. So we have no respect for old people in this world. I'm going to tell you, we have no respect for old people, because it all costs money. Money has no respect for nobody. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be blunt with you. Money has no respect for nobody if you don't have it. If you don't have it, if you don't have the money, you don't expect to get respect from anybody. That's being truthful. That's being blunt. Because that's what I'm expecting when I retire. I'm expecting to be turned down. If I go retire, I don't have any money. I don't think I could pay for my retirement. They say, we have to kick you out. Because you don't have no money. Hopefully, Social Security will be gone. I look at it this way: Social Security will be gone by the time I turn 80. So yeah, Social Security will be gone by the time I turn 80. So when I turn 80, I'm walking out the fucking door. I'm going to the fucking forest, and I'm gonna just walk till I die. That's it. I'll starve myself if I have to. When I turn 80, I will walk in the middle of the forest and starve myself and die that way. Because that's it. I can't take this shit no more. I think, it's 80, 80 I could tolerate. I think 80 is the farthest I'll go. 65, I don't know. 65 is pushing it. If I live to be 65. It's funny. I got fat on purpose because I want to get out of this world quick. There's a reason why I eat shitty food. Because I realize that the shitty food is killing me. So that's why I'm fat. That's the reason why I am fat. Because I've been eating shitty food. I want shitty food to kill me. Because I figure if I eat shitty food, I get killed faster. Like McDonald's, Burger King. So I've been eating Burger Kings, eating all kind of greasy shit. I thought that would be a faster way to go. like, make me live to be like 65 or 60. If I can get, I was hoping to live to be like 55. Get a heart attack at 55 because that's usually the age that obese people will die is in between 55, almost 60 or earlier. So yeah, I figure if I eat more fast food, I can leave out of here quickly, which is not working. It's not working at all. So somebody's trying to keep me a fucking alive, and people are telling me to eat healthy, and this it's like I have my own reasons. That's why I eat fast food all the time because I want to leave out of here quicker. You know, now that's being honest right there. You know, it's like I don't mind you calling me a fat ass. I don't mind you calling me anything. I just want to leave out of here faster. You know, so yeah, I go to McDonald's, I go Burger King, I go to Captain D's, I go to Popeye's chicken. I try to because I figure so I kind of like looked up which is the most unhealthiest food on this planet. So yeah, those are the big huge Fortune 500 corporation, fast food. They kill me faster. McDonald's, Burger King, Popeyes, KFC, yeah. So yeah, so I am short. I was trying to shorten my lifespan on purpose by eating fast food. You know, it's like I don't give a damn anymore. I'll be honest, I don't give a damn. You know what I do on the weekends? I just sit in my bed all weekend. That's it. That's all I do. Sit on my bed all weekend, watching TV and movies. Just waiting. Say, okay, when is it my time? I don't want to commit suicide. To be honest, I don't want to commit suicide because I don't think that's an honorable way to die. You know, so I figure I'll just let fast food kill me. Fast food is the best killer of everything else. Obesity is the biggest killer. Yeah, McDonald's, Burger King, KFC. That's it. I'm letting corporations kill me. I'm making corporations kill me. You know. Driving a truck. Yeah, it's funny about driving a truck. It drives you nuts. You see these fucking drivers every fucking day. Every fucking day. It's like I see mindless zombies every day doing the same fucking shit, going back and forth to work, cut you off, rush, rush, rush. That's all they do is rush. It's like and then I realize what's the point of rushing anymore? What is the point of rushing? I don't rush to go home. I don't rush to fucking go to work. I plan my time accordingly so I be there on time. I plan my times. It's like, but I don't rush because I realize how much everything around me is nothing but zombies. People are. I realize you talk about the zombie. We have a zombie culture. The zombies going to work and the zombies fucking going home. The going home part is where everybody. That's where a lot of accidents happen. Everybody's always in a rush to go home. Everybody's always in a rush to do everything. It's like, what's the point of rushing in this fucking world? It's like, jeez. I realize it's funny how I kind of like recognize how stupid we are as human beings by seeing this shit for 25 years. 25 years of seeing this shit every fucking day. And it's like it's so monotonous and so stupid. It's like I can see it in my head. I see a group of fucking group of human cows being herded to go to their fucking jobs. And then if they're late, in the herd, there's some people that are being late, and there's some people who never went to their jobs, and there's some people who got tired of their jobs, and there's some people are pretty stressful in their jobs, and it's like your work. It's like work is it's work. Everywhere you go is work. I'm just sick of work. It's like I go to school. It's funny. I go get an education. I get an education, and it's like I did 12 years of schooling. I got me a diploma, and this is it. I'm a truck driver. So all that time I had, all that time that the only thing I needed, only thing I needed to be a truck driver is to learn add and subtract, become a like you have to be good at predicting your times and how long it's going to take you to get to point A to point B. So you got to figure out where, and then you got to figure out where the fucking place is at. And you never been. It's like all the places I go to, I'd never been to. So I had to figure it out, my time and how I get there. How do I avoid all these fucking traffics all around me? How to avoid the big cities, small towns, slow drivers, fast drivers. Like I have all this thing calculated in my fucking head. And I end up being there at the time that I supposed to be there, And then if there's delay, then I say I can't help it. I can't stop on that part because I wasn't expecting it to be a delay, Because my head calculates every fucking thing on how to get to that place on time. It's like I have to predict everything. It's my job. I have to predict. I have to predict. I have to predict everything in my job. Predict how long it's going to take me. Plus, I have to get fuel, which that's going to take 15 minutes. Usually, it takes 15 minutes. So if it's a long line, it'll be there for an hour or two, depending. Yeah. And then I got the electronic logs. Talk about coordination when you have electronic logs, It's like when you have electronic logs, then you gotta try to fit your time in between that schedule, and then you don't have no time. And it's like there's certain you talk about pressure. Electronic logs, there's a lot of pressure and a lot of stress when you do electronic logs. And then finding a place to sleep. You talk about finding a place. It's hard to find a place to sleep. You get a ticket. It's funny. It's like you worry. It's like for me, it's like every time I find a place to sleep, I'm always worried about getting a ticket in that fucking place that I go to. One thing I hate, the off ramps. I hate these fucking off ramps where it say no parking, no parking. Because I got a ticket one time and it's funny. I ran out of hours. I was in Tennessee. I ran out of hours, and that was in the middle of nowhere in the mountain and had no parkings on it. I woke up in the morning, I got a fucking ticket. It was like a $50 ticket for no parking, And I had to pay out of my pocket. It's funny about me. I had to pay out of my pocket to fucking pay for that ticket. I had to pay out of my pocket, $50 out of my pocket to pay for that fucking ticket. It's funny about it's really, it's like you talk about stress, You talk about fucking stress, it's like I'm stressed. It's like my job is nothing but a big, huge stress. Following these regulations. It's like I took my test, my hazmat test, I'm kind of glad I had to, it's like I'm kind of glad they gave me the answers too, because it kind of saved me a lot of trouble. But it's like, no, I already ate. I'm just fucking tired. I'm just mad. I'm mad because it's like I wasted my life, I wasted my life. Only thing I can say when I die, only thing I can say when I die is like I drove a truck and I was a slave. That's all I can say when I die. When I leave this planet, I'm going to say I left as a slave. You know, that's the real truth. I left as a slave. I died as a slave. And it's funny about me. I do not want to be remembered. That's the way I am. I don't even want a fucking grave. I don't want a fucking grave. I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing that has to do with I don't even want to pay. I want to pay $5,000 for a fucking grave. Fuck you. You know, $5,000. That's all my money. I have enough to pay for my own grave right now. I have enough money. I barely have enough money to pay for my own grave right now. You know, it's $6,000, $6 to $22,000 for a fucking grave. Fuck you. You know, you got greedy gold diggers and fucking people who bury you. You know, you got greedy gold diggers who bury you. You know, it's like, and then Ilona showed me something. It was funny. Ilona showed me. You say, what happened to the homeless people? Where do those guys get buried? And then I found out they just throw them in fucking in little little fucking boxes. You know. I never knew that. I never knew where the homeless people die. How do they get buried? So I found out they just throw them in. They just make one big. This is why they did. They make one big huge grave because they don't know the names. So they put numbers on the coffin, and they bury them all at one time. That's how they do the homeless people. You know, that's where they die. You know. Yeah, homeless people is like I saw that. It's like I don't want to be I don't want my grave. I don't want to be there. Because I know I would be there. I'll be a number, you know. So the way I do it is like if I time it right, if I time it just right, I could go out in the middle of nowhere and walk as far as I fucking can. You know, walk as far as fucking as long as I don't have to be in a fucking grave, you know. Because I don't want to be. I don't want to be in that. I rather die out with nature. I rather be with nature. I rather have this. I rather give my body to nature. You know, than being a fucking wooden box with a fucking number and piled up with all the other homeless bodies. You know, I don't want to be that. I don't want that. That's my thing. You know, that's what I want. I don't want to be a fucking number on a fucking wooden box and being thrown like that. Fuck you. You know? Yeah. We live forever. You one thing you gotta understand, River God, we live forever. That's one thing you gotta understand. The body, the body doesn't live forever, but we do. That's why we're infinite beings. You know, we're always gonna come back in another body and start the fuck all over. I realize that, you know, I started all over. I've done this shit. I feel like I've done this shit before. It's like I feel like this is happening again. Wake up, wake up wake up with that. You know, wake up with that, and then you realize, oh, I died before. It's like I died before. Where did my body? I think my other bodies are all, you know, they're all over the place. My bodies are all over the place. They're part of the fucking. It's like the old days, back in the barbarian days. You know, they didn't have no graves. When you die, you die. Your body rots right there. You know, it's like yeah, I'd rather do that way. I rather give myself to the. I don't know. Everybody believes their body. You know, this body is one life. I'm gonna tell you, this body. This body is one life, but inside you is not one life at all. You know, that woke me up. I realized inside me is not one life. You know, I had multiple lives, and people are so brainwashed not realize that you can have multiple lives. You know. It's like, yeah, you could be any, you could be all types of race. You could be human, inhuman. You could be animal. Your spirit fits in everything. Your spirit fits in. You could be an animal. You could be. I mean, animals could be human. You know. You too, River God. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm just. I hate being human right now. I hate being human right now. I don't know why I hate it so much. I can't stand being human. I can't stand the thoughts of being human. I don't. That's what goes through my mind all the time. I can't stand the thoughts of being human. Humanity. Human. 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 Now it's all blood. This world is about blood. I realize this world is about blood. If you're not the first, the pure blood, you're not the first blood. The ones who are the first, then you're nothing in this world. You know, the elites, they're all pure bloods. They are the first blood. These bodies, we're not the first blood. We're just a little bit modernized. Our bodies do improve. I think I think every 1,000 years, maybe 2,000 years, our body will change. It will improve because that's the way. That's how evolution is for humanity. I mean, we do evolve. We do change. Our body do change every couple 1,000 years. Then we become something else. We'll have bigger heads. The bigger your head is, the more smarter you get. The more smarter you are, and the more you can see this reality, and then you realize this reality is not what reality is. Even though I got a small ass brain, I can still, I think it doesn't matter about brain size because I think they imagine it's all about the brain size, but I don't think it's the brain size. It's the energy within inside you that could view this reality for what it is. I don't know. Even though my brain is not functioning fully, I always imagine. I always imagine having a fully functional brain. You know, it's like that's one of my wishes. I wish I had a fully functional brain and really. And then you talk about seeing things. Then everybody will think you're crazy. If you have a fully functional brain, everybody will think you're fucking crazy, and then your eyes will open up and really see what this world's really about. You know, I don't know. For me, it's kind of weird because I slowly see what the world is all about. But it's like I'm starting to. It's funny. I'm starting to notice the. You see the screen. See how it changes. I started to notice that you could touch this reality. It's like a screen almost. It's weird. It's like to me, I'm starting to feel. It's kind of like airy Jello. I realize how much it feels like airy Jello, and we're breathing this whatever we're breathing because I realize that all the fucking symbolisms that I see. I don't see symbolism. I see symbolism, but I don't see the numbers. But I see like multiple infinite symbolisms within. It's like the old. I don't know. It's like I'm seeing. It's like when you. It's like looking at a TV screen, but without a TV screen. But it's like a holograph. But the only thing about this holograph is that you could feel. You could feel it. You know. I noticed. I started seeing a little white. It's like it's like a cloud mist, but it's strange, you know. Unless there's something around me that there's like a big huge jello around me or something, you know. I don't know. It's hard to describe, but it's like for me it's kind of weird. I'm starting to see lots of faces. These faces that which is like millions of different faces, but they're all feel like they're all electronic. They're all hooked together, all like one. You know, sounds crazy. It's like I feel my body's having a lot of pressure. I feel this pressure on me. You know, it's like I could feel a vibration. If you guys understand vibration, I feel a heavy vibration on my chest. I feel a heavy vibration on my fucking elbows. I feel a pressure on my head. You know, this is another reason. This is why I'm sharing too. I want to share what I feel, but you don't have to believe. The one thing about me is I don't care if you believe me or not. You know, I don't care if you believe me or not. I don't care if I'm correct or not correct. You know, I don't care if I'm right or wrong. But this is what I feel. This is what I see. This is what I'm experiencing, and I do not understand it. You know, I'm trying to understand it, and then I'm starting to see things in the clouds. Which you guys, if I took you guys physically with, if I had a like a tour, I would definitely show you it because these cloud, I call them cloud beings. That's what I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna call them cloud beings. It's like they follow me everywhere I go. They're following me everywhere. You can call me crazy. I don't give a fuck what you call me. But they're following me everywhere I go. You know? When I went to the DMV, they were right there watching me wait in line. And then when I went inside the DMV, they were right inside the fucking DMV, looking at, they were looking around, figuring out what the fuck is this? You know? It's like to me, I feel like they looking around in the DMV and they're observing. It's like I'm like a tour guide for them in a strange way. I'm a tour guide, or I'm an open book for them. I realize that I'm an open book for them, and people don't. You don't have to. It's like I'm not. It's like I'm here to show them our reality. You know, I'm here to expose my. I'm exposing myself for them on our reality. You know, I'm being so honest right now. I'm really honest. It's like I don't know who they are. It's like I feel like they're. I seen warriors. I seen warriors with armor. And right now, when I went to when I was going to get my when I was going to do my get my background check, I saw a guy with an armored suit and a sword. So is that their way telling me that I'm a fighter? You know, so is that their way saying that I am a fighter? Because that's all I see. These people with swords. I seen shitload of swords, shitload of dragons. Yeah, I saw this one cloud where there was like three dragons burning human beings. It felt like it was in Japan. You know, it was three dragons, and then as I drove down the road, it turned out to be one big huge dragon. And then all of a sudden, after the one big huge dragon appeared, and then all of a sudden, and then the sun thing appeared. It looked like a sun. I mean, it was so perfect. It was round. It was smiling, and it looked like a sun. It looked like a cartoon sun. It was weird, but it's like I was like, yeah, I was happy when I saw it. It's weird about me. It's like I love weird. I mean, I love weird and strange, and it's like I accept it. It doesn't scare me anymore. It's like every time I look up at the sky, I say, yeah, show me more. You know, that sun was like it was smiling at me. That sun was smiling at me. It was like it was cool as hell. And then after the sun, I saw the face of an alien. I saw a face of an alien being. You know, I say it's strange. It's like okay, so you're watching me. You know, it's like it's not the only alien beings that are watching me. It's like there's more than one. I think there's a whole bunch that are watching me. I found out is more even the reptilians are watching. I realized that the reptilians are watching me too. You know, because I don't call them all bad. You know, I don't call them all bad. I can't say say they're all bad. I could say the ones who are eating us, the ones who are eating us are bad. I could say that. If they're eating us, they're bad, you know? But it's a food cycle, you know? It's like it's funny about our own food cycle that we live here in America in this world, but I realize the food cycle goes there's another being higher than us that eats us. You know, that they're part of their cycle, you know? Which is weird. Because we're on the bottom of we're kind of like we're like in the middle of the food chain with these fucking bodies. No one wants to hear that shit. I realize that no one wants to hear that fucking shit. No one wants to hear that shit. That we're not on the top of the food chain. I can tell you that right now. We're not on top of the food chain because there are beings out there that fucking hurt collect that kind of like breed us. You know, we're breaded. We can be breaded just like a fucking cow. You know. And then I realized I took my thought. It's funny how I think now. It's like, okay, my thinking is totally changed till I heard about it. You know, till I heard about it, it's like, yeah, you know, imagine yourself as a pig. You know, imagine because a pig is almost close enough to be a human. I can tell you, the pig is almost close enough to be a human. So see yourself as the pig. You know, because you don't need, you know, the pig can be the smartest animal in the world. If you teach a pig, the pig can be the smartest animal in the world. But if you see us, we can be the same thing as a pig. We can be the smartest in the world. You know, but some of these beings don't see it that way. All they see is KFC from us, you know? So yeah, the world, you know, the universe is so infinite, but you don't know what to expect when you go out there. That's the problem. That's one thing about humanity. You don't know what to expect when you go out there. Just like you have to be careful sometimes when you go out there because, you know, some beings will. You're a delicacy in some parts of the universe. You're a delicacy, you know. So it's like I got to the point where I kind of like I thought about us, you know. It's like where do we fall in as human beings, you know?